state.
Stingers up. It's on display at the California Railroad Museum in Old Sacramento.
And that's right. Dina Kupfer is there with a look around. Good morning.
That's right, yes, Stingers up. Good morning to you all. And I am excited to show you this because we are the first Sacramento television station to show you this completed exhibit. So it's really special. Farm to Fork, of course, is something that Sacramento is so well known for. And our bountiful fruits and vegetables traveled all over the country thanks to the Transcontinental Railroad system. All of the wonderful things that were grown here locally because of the rich soil in California were transported via the railway. This is really the only way all of our fruits and vegetables were able to be tasted and tried in states across the country. So this is why this exhibit is so special and so near and dear to the hearts of those who work here at the California State Railroad Museum, and that includes Ty Smith, who is the museum director. And so we are going to walk inside of the car, and this is a refrigerated car. This is something that would have been really the main piece of the puzzle in transporting all of these goods across the country. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. Absolutely. Agricultural bounty in California, it's the second largest driver of the economy today, but it wouldn't be except for the ability to get it out and beyond a truckload or a cartload. And so trains were the way the farm went to the fork, and ice and then later refrigeration is a big part of that story.
Absolutely. It's so cool. So they've really tried to replicate, this is a 1920s era car, and you can see here through some of the exhibit windows the old ice cubes, the ice blocks, if you will, that would have been basically what kept all of the fruits and vegetables cold. And then as we come outside, the consumer part of this is huge because really the gold rush of California, you mentioned last hour, was one thing, but this was the second gold rush. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
Absolutely, and a long-running gold rush.
Yep.
Whereas the California Gold Rush was a flash in the pan, we have a 140-year history of farm to fork. And so in this student-led exhibit, they did all of it, the writing, the design, everything. They told that long history of farm to fork. And it's a 140-year-old story.
It's so cool. And yes, so Ty helped to teach one of the courses and was really able to get these students on board, no pun intended, and they came up with the idea, this wonderful concept, and then they helped to create this. So it's really an education-based piece and really neat for the rest of the community. Come check out here at the California State Railroad Museum. And one more fun thing, you are now looking at one of the massive snow plows that would have gone through the Sierra Railway system. I showed you that before, and I want to show you that again because Thomas Gets a Snowplow is the theme of a book that I'm going to be reading today to kids here at the museum. So if you have a kid and you want to come out and enjoy a nice Monday inside the museum, take a look at the exhibit we just showed you or even the snow exhibit behind me. I'm going to be reading at 11 a.m. and children who are up to the age of 5 get in free. If you have a pass, of course, you get into the museum for free as well, and then parents will need to pay as well as children without a pass. But I'm going to be reading to the kids, so I want to come meet everybody. So I'm going to be reading this. Hopefully I don't mess up because reading a teleprompter is a lot different than reading a book, guys. 11 a.m. right here at the California State Railroad Museum. Come check out all the exhibits.
You're going to do great, Auntie Dina.
Yes.
Absolutely. You're going to be the best Auntie Dina ever.
Oh.
So great. Well, moms who use any excuse to avoid